From Idaho's News Channel 7, this is Friday Night Football.
Friday night. I'm thinking that we just might watch some football across the valley now, and we'll see how we do. Hey, it's Friday Night Football. The sports guys are out in South Bend, Indiana, getting ready for Boise State, Notre Dame. So I'm here to help everyone go through the great football that we saw this week, including here tonight. And we had a major game. How about two undefeated top squads? Let's get to our matchup of the week. You know, a Hawaii Eagle. This is what everyone was excited to see. Let's roll the tape right now. And this, to me, to set the tone. Hawaii runs out from a giant football helmet, inflatable. It is so nice. The undefeated Eagles go to the Hawaii Storm, and we will start the game with Austin Ramsey, who hands it off there to Noah Burnham. A good run, gets so close to the end zone. No worries, though. He's ready to finish the job. The very next play knocks it in, an early touchdown for the Eagle Mustangs. Following up for Hawaii, Ryan Brecky keeps the ball for himself, jumps into the end zone for a touchdown. Keeping pace early, the student section loving it on a beautiful Friday night. A little later, Austin Ramsey, a quick throw to Noah Burnham, who chucks it on the double pass to Aiden Kendrick, who goes all the way down for a touchdown, basically untouched. The Mustangs, they are firing, and they are not done. Sticking with the duo, Austin Ramsey hands it again to Burnham, and he will trot in for another touchdown. They kept pace early, but Hawaii could not keep up. Eagle wins 34-20. On to Meridian and Rocky Mountain, and the Warriors here had a tough night. A quick snap there to Kalen Custer, early touchdown there, but trying to catch pace here, it was an interception again for Rocky Mountain. That's Caleb Cleverly, who will run it all the way down close to the end zone, and they finish the job on the next play. That's Joseph Chandler throwing the pass to Jeremiah Minette, scoring the touchdown for Rocky Mountain. And then Chandler will hand the ball to Tyke Harper. Harper will trot into the end zone for a touchdown. A little bit later on, we see Meridian dropping back. Could it be over the middle? This one is also intercepted by Parker Kagrea. Rocky Mountain flying down the field again. This is Lucas Grace, who gets all the way to the end zone. Next play, slams it in. Almost a basketball dunk. Didn't quite matter at that point. 69-0. Rocky Mountain remains undefeated. CUNA takes on Bora at the DLP, Donna Larson Park, and we will pick it up early. Bora scored a quick touchdown on the ensuing kickoff. Too hot to handle for the Cavemen, so they are deep in their own territory. Bora threatening again, but the Cavemen get a huge fourth down stop here. They will drive down the field, and on the next play, somebody call the governor, call Brad Little, because it's business time. DJ Governor into the end zone. Extra point after was good. We had a tie game. Great back and forth contest. So I tried to get a really nice shot tonight to show off the environment at DLP. Instead, it was Dayton Wolverton throwing a bomb to Cage Alexander. Glad I caught that one. One of the best plays of the game. Extra points were huge in this one. CUNA making all of theirs. At the end of the first half, we saw a lot of interesting football here, a scramble for the ball. In the end, though, it was CUNA winning 21-13, taking home the win, moving to 2-4. How about some rainy action earlier this week? Thursday night football also at Donna Larson Park. Middleton Vikings wanted to spoil Timberline's undefeated season, and the Vikings were led by running back Jake Perez. Look at him slam through some traffic there, always finding yard, talking strategy on the sideline. Timberline, though, would answer through the air on the next drive. This is a pass to Utah commit Hudson Lewis. And on the next play, Jack Brandt looking for Hayden Hills in the end zone. Anyone home? Yes, toe tap at the back of the end zone. That's good for 6. The Vikings, a big night for them. They would end up spoiling the Wolves' perfect season in convincing fashion. Middleton 26, Timberline 12. Middleton rolling there on Thursday night. Out to Capital versus Centennial. This game, the battle for who is the real CHS. Capital quarterback Braden Dudley drops back and throws a 50-yard bomb to Elliott Track. Almost gets to the end zone, but Centennial's Nick Garcia forces the fumble. It wouldn't be long until the Eagles got the ball back, and Capital's Silas Crane breaks it off for a run and into the end zone. That feels good. Later in the game, Austin Parr's favorite player, Quincy Clay, from the 35-yard line, he will trot out of bounds. A good run. Capital, though, they would end up rolling. They, for now, can call themselves the real CHS. I'm sure they'll put it up on their animatronic board outside of the campus there. How about out to Mountain View, where the Boise Brave took on the Mavs, and Mountain View's quarterback throws a beautiful touchdown to Munson Brody. First for Mountain View's touchdown. Student section is rocking on a Friday night. How do we feel about the green? We know that we can definitely see which team is on the field. Later on, Boise quarterback Trevor Schofield throws a bomb. This one, though, is picked off over the middle. Great grab there. Interception to Hetkoth Corbin. And a really fun night out at the stadium here tonight. And how about this one? Going. Call him UPS because he just delivered. What a run. The student section rocking for Mountain View. What a treat for them on a Friday night. Going on to beat Boise 34-20. Mountain View now 3-3 on the season. Back to earlier this week. Busy school night Thursday. You have to get your homework done. And then 5A action. Skyview at Bishop Kelly. Already up 20 points in the first half. BK quarterback Ben Avella airs it out to Boston Husky, wide open in the end zone, to make the score 26-0 in the first half. The Skyview Hawks would have to punt on the following drive, and then a tip away there. A good catch. Skyview's Bladen Block came down with that one, and then when the Knights got the ball back, junior running back Eli Lyons running it in so quick that our photographer almost missed it. The Knights would just keep on piling on the score, though. Final score, Bishop Kelly 64, Skyview 0, BK 6-0 on the year. Look at that sliding catch, my goodness. Take a look at the 6A scoreboard for you. Here we are, Fruitland 51, Coal Valley 20, that one final. Homedale 48-0 against Payette, and there were actually some 5A scores. Here's some 6A scores. Eagle and Hawaii, as we told you, 34-20. Meridian, tough game against Rocky Mountain, but they will be back. And then Mountain View knocking off Boise from across town. Centennial coming up short against Capital. The real CHS decided there. CUNA 21-13, and a good one tonight down in Boise. And again, Middleton knocking off Timberline on Thursday. That was a big upset. Middleton rolling. Now we'll get to some other scores for you. Bishop Kelly 64-0 over Skyview. Columbia beats Emmett 34-14. Ridgeview and Valley View, Battle of the Views. This was a close one, 13-7. Mountain Home comes away with a 29-18 victory against Jerome. Twin Falls brought it to Pocatello. Final score 44-14. And Minico 36-0 against Idaho Falls. All right, well, this is always my favorite part of the highlight show. Let's get to some of your top plays. And there are some great ones out there tonight. We love watching the student athletes, and it is impressive to watch. So we love Ashton Genty. He's not on Boise State anymore, but how about some Ashton Genty-like moves? Mountain View's running back core, they were feeling it tonight. A 40-yard dash. I didn't get the timer on him, but Scouts, this was a good time. A touchdown there on the breakaway. Top play number 2, Bishop Kelly quarterback Ben Avella airs it out to Boston Husky, who is wide open in the end zone. He has the sweet tuck and roll. Look at that, in the end zone. Woo! Inches away from being on the 1-yard line, instead a touchdown. That's our second play. Good play from Boston Husky. Look at that. And our number 1 play of the week, Inspector Gadget home? Yes, he is. What a play. Noah Burnham off of the halfback pass there, chucks it down to Aiden Kendrick, who runs it down for the touchdown there. You like when these work, because when they don't work, everyone looks silly. When you do this, you end up as the number 1 play of the night. The Eagle Mustangs had a why he fooled on that play. Well, after the break, we're going to actually, that was it. That was all. So we really appreciate you joining us here on Friday Night Football. We will be back tomorrow with the Sports Guys live from South Bend, Indiana. We love it. Friday Night Football. Thanks to everybody who made it happen. We'll see you next time here on Friday Night Football. And join us tomorrow on the Saturday Morning News with Brenda Rodriguez. Countdown to Boise State kickoff against the Fighting Irish.
Continue with us and watch free now on the KTVB Plus app everywhere you stream.